Welcome back to another keyboard review. Today I want to show you the PHNX Keyboard built by Sinisha. He's a Swedish guy from Gothenburg. He is building it and he sent me this one for testing purposes for free. I want to give you a short introduction of the keyboard, some pros, cons, and at the end of the video you can win this keyboard. This one will go to one of my subscribers. I will let you know how to win it in the in part of this video. But before that, let's grab this time a kombucha because it's hot in Berlin. Also, I really like brewing kombucha. That's why let's grab a kombucha and get into the keyboard. So I hope you grabbed yourself a kombucha or any other refreshing drink. As you may know, I have quite a lot of keyboards. So whenever I travel, I have the corn. It packs super tight together like this. It's super small. When I am at home, currently I use the skeletal keyboard. So it's this one. It's quite big one with a big battery. So it holds up quite some time. And also I really enjoy typing on the internal keyboard of the MacBook. So I also have this Apple keyboard, this classical one, quite a nice one to be honest. So if you use this one, I don't know, there's no real reason to buy another keyboard than this one. Let's face it, all of this hustle of different keyboards, it's just fun. It just is like enjoying typing. It's not about productivity. It's not about being faster. It's pure fun. That's why if you have this one or if you have any other keyboard and you just type, enjoy it. And if you want to enjoy it a bit more, buy a mechanical keyboard. And if you go down this rabbit hole, have fun because you will end up into buying a lot of keyboards. So this one, my first one. Then I bought the Keychron K12. It's a clicky one with blue switches. I really enjoyed the blue switches. But this is as well a classical keyboard. As you can see, it has the normal layout. It's a 75% keyboard. Then I bought 60% layout Keychron K12, K11, what is it? K12, the other one was the K3. K12, red switches. It's super silent, super smooth typing. I'm not a big fan of the red switches. This will also be the reason why I give the other one away. But let's go to that in a second. The next one was, as said, the Corn. To be honest, still my favorite keyboard from the typing perspective. It's amazing to type on. Only downside is the thumb cluster. For me, the thumb cluster is a bit of an issue because it is too under my palm. That's why I'm planning to build a complete custom one because I could not find one where everything is fitting exactly what I need. But from a typing perspective, amazing keyboard. And if it's tinted, amazing. Next one was the K11 Pro. It's quite a nice keyboard. If you are interested, I have a review of that one in the comments. I enjoy typing on that one, but one downside of this one, it's not an autolinear keyboard layout, it's a staggered layout, so you have not like this lines. The PHNX keyboard is fixing that because this one has the autolinear layout. So the lines, the keys are basically atop of each other. Unfortunately, Sinisha sent me the red switches. I am not the biggest fan of the red switches, but all in all, this one is like a very amazing keyboard. I will also show you in a second the RGBs because they are amazing. They look really, really good. So it has a few advantages, also a few disadvantages. I will go into it, but all in all, this one could be, let me show you, this one could be one of the perfect keyboards if you don't want a split keyboard. Personally, I prefer split keyboards because you can pack them tighter and also like adjust in between. Usually I put my coffee mug in between, and this is how I work. If you don't want to have a split keyboard, because split keyboards also bring quite a hassle with it. You have the connectivity, you have the cables. There's like a lot of little things that split keyboards are not amazing with. Then if you want a keyboard that is a bit different, this one could be it, to be honest, because it's quite amazing how he built it. The build quality is really good. The print quality is really good. The price, honestly, First glance, I was looking at the price. Let me check it up again. I was looking at the price and I was like, ooh, that's expensive. It is not. It is not expensive. It is 120 euros or something without the keys, but with everything else. You just need, I think you just need the switches and the keycaps and that's it. So you are at like a roughly 150, like let's say around 150 for the whole keyboard and the build and everything. So you look at around 150 euros for the whole thing. And I think that's a reasonable price, to be honest. If you look at the Moonlander, it's around 400 euros or something. It's super fine, and it's one person building it in his bedroom. Or no, maybe not, but building it on his own. He created the PCB, he is printing the PCB, he's printing the parts, and the print quality is really good. So the price, I would say, is fairly reasonable, because I'm also looking into how to build a PCB and how to assemble stuff. And as you may saw in my other video, this one I built for 50 euros. So if you solder everything yourself, if you use the cheapest Chinese MCU, then you can build it super cheap. But if you have to print a PCB, it's already 20-30 euros only for the PCB, plus shipping, plus everything. The price is fair. That being said, the RGB quality, also amazing. The typing, let's listen into it. It has a nice thocky sound. I will also compare it to the others. Also, I really enjoyed the contact to Sinisha. He is a really nice guy. So when you have questions, when you have any trouble with the keyboard, just ping him on email and he's really responsive. Something you will not get from a standard big company like Keychron or something. They will take their time to answer. If you look at the print quality here, you can see the name in it. You can see that he has like little patterns in the print itself, if you see it with the reflection. So the print itself is really good. Also the whole keyboard build, here you can see he has the PCB on top of like a printed bottom base, and then you have like the switch holder, and on that you have the red switches and the keycaps. And as you can build it yourself, or if you build it yourself, if you order the kit, you can put in any key switch you like. I would personally put in the brown switches or the blue switches, because the red switches are not my preferred way of typing. I have too many mistypes on that. Maybe because I'm not a really good typer. Let me show you the difference to the Korn. The Korn has the thumb key a little bit more inside, and that's why it's not as comfortable as the PHNX keyboard, because this one has a way better thumb cluster from the positioning. So personally, I prefer this thumb cluster way more as the Korn thumb cluster. I don't need the outside column, so this one I don't need. I would remove it. But you have like 8 more keys, you can put anything on it. Personally, I don't need it because I use the Mirioku layout, and there you need only 36 keys. So I don't need the outer columns. It would make the whole form factor a bit smaller, but I mean, personal preference, nothing to blame anyone. Quite nice. So yeah. This is like the positive parts. I really enjoy typing on it. Personally, I prefer split keyboards as said, because you can put a coffee mug in between. You can have a bit more freedom on the desk. But in the end, again, personal preference. Also, it is a cable bound one, so there's no way of having it wireless. This is something I personally prefer, wireless keyboards, but in the end, personal preference again. All in all, I can recommend this keyboard. So if you're looking for your first build custom keyboard where you have a bit more freedom but is already more or less assembled, also you can change the key mapping quite easy. If you are interested in getting started with custom keyboards, but you don't want to have the hassle of soldering everything yourself, I highly recommend it. Because in the Keychron, for myself, for example, I did it as a hot swappable. I did many mistakes. I paid like 200 euros only for the parts. I fried some stuff. All in all, it's a nice keyboard, but still, This one is like pre-assembled more or less, but you have the combination of you can do something yourself and also you get quite a lot already pre-assembled. Would I buy it? Personally, probably not, because I prefer the split ones. Would I recommend it? Definitely yes. If you are interested in keyboards, it's definitely worth a look. How to win this one? Because as I show you already, I have too many keyboards, and that's why I want to give this one away for one of my subscribers. Like, subscribe, comment down below why you want it, share it with some friends on social media or wherever. And in the next video, I will announce who won this keyboard. I really enjoyed typing on the PHNX keyboard. I used it now for a week. The Mirioku layout is amazing. I have some changes in the configuration for the Mirioku because personally I prefer having the arrow keys on the same position as the Vim arrow keys basically. Let's hear the typing. So first of all, look how nice it glows up when I plug it in. So as you can see, the RGB is really good. It's quite bright outside and still it looks amazing. If I compare it to a Keychron, let's get a Keychron one. As you can see, a Keychron one in comparison, it's not half as bright. As you can see, the RGBs look way nicer. And let's hear a typing comparison from the keys. So the PHNX website, they have like a little video, and here you can see the parts. So what is provided. And yeah, one thing I wanted to say, the reduced strain part, I definitely agree with that. The like putting your hands a bit outside, it helps a lot with the strain. It helps me a lot. The improved posture, yeah, somewhat the same because you widen up a bit on the shoulders, you open up a bit. The increase of productivity, personally, I would say I disagree on that because it is a lot of fun to type on split keyboards or like tilt-tented ones and whatever. It is fun. I would not say it increases my productivity at least. Maybe it's a personal thing. But all in all, it's really nice. It's an open source project. You can just buy everything in here. And here you can see the order part of the PHNX kit. I hope you can hear the difference or you heard the difference. I use the Mirioku layout, or for me, it's the ZMK Mirioku. I customized it a bit differently because I completely have my own keyboard. Yeah, because I hand soldered the keyboard and the MCUs are not in there. So that's why I configured my own Mirioku ZMK config. You can do the same, or you can just use the standard one, and you can use the kit here. If you are interested in the keyboard, check out the description. If you are interested in any other keyboards, look in my profile. I reviewed quite some keyboards already. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video to know who won this one. Also, I plan to create my own custom keyboard from scratch, or I hope I do. It is quite complicated, to be honest. I did not find a good start yet, so I will let you know whenever I did. If you have any resources you can point me to, how to create an own PCB, how to get started with split keyboards. I know that Ben Wallach is creating custom keyboards, and he has also some videos. They are amazing. Check out his channel. He creates amazing video content, and it's cinematic. It's the next level of video content. If you are interested in keyboards, you probably know his channel already. If not, check him out. I would love to create my own custom PCB. And yeah, if you have any resources, any links, let me know down in the comments. I would like to check them out. And as well, if you are interested in the keyboard, check out the link in the description, check out how to win it. And I would like to see you next time. Thanks a lot for all the subscriptions, all the comments, and all the participation in my videos. I really enjoy it. This brings me quite a lot of energy and joy and to move forward. So yeah, thanks again. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking and commenting. And have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. And yeah, just have fun with whatever you are doing. And if it's keyboards, if it's typing, have fun while doing it, because this is the most important thing, to just enjoy doing it. If you liked the switches of my Skeletal, check them out. It's the Akko blue ones. I really like typing on them. From all my switches I am typing on so far, these are my preferred one. They are super cheap. They are amazing to type on. Anyways, have fun. See you next time.